to the welcome to the fans perspective, episode 13. You know what I mean? I'm Boogie Vision, 45, Boogie 45. Then my dog JD right there. What's happening, bro?
Yes, sir. You know what it is, big bruh. From a fan's perspective, man, a whole bunch of digital chefing up right now. You know what I mean?
Yes,
100%,
sir.
man. You know what time it is.
Yes, sir. Yeah. We got a couple topics today we're gonna run through, you know what I mean? And first thing I want to start off is with this Cam speaking on Dame Dash. You know, Cam has some words for Dame Dash. It was like a brother to another brother. You know what I mean? Dame Dash was on his, he's on his bully or whatever. So I guess something Dame Dash must have said must have rubbed Cam the wrong way. And Cam, he had to tell the truth on through. You know what I mean? So we're just gonna play a little clip and show you what Cam talking about real fast. Let's see again. Fair use.
Yeah, listen, man. I seen that, man. And Dame's my big bro. I love Dame, man. You know, I love that nigga like cook food, man. Um, and let's see how to put this, right? You can't. So Dame, you know what's crazy? Because the nigga was interviewing didn't even say my name. Dame threw my name in it. He was like Jay-Z, Kevin Hart, Kanye, Rachel Roy, Cameron. I was like, damn. I never had 100 million at one time, you know what I'm saying, or 200 or whatever. And Dame know this more than anybody else. You can't stop hustling. All them people Dame put on that he named, it wasn't like they got a chunk of money and stopped. Everybody kept hustling. They kept going. You did put Kevin Hart in his first movie. I was actually in that movie with Kevin Hart, Paper Soldiers. And and you have to be thankful for the opportunity. But did Kevin Hart keep going on and doing a bunch of other shit? Yeah, he wouldn't be Kevin Hart just from being Kevin Hart from Paper Soldiers. It ain't like Kevin Hart from Paper Soldiers and be like, yeah, he owed Dame. Like the movie, it wasn't Avatar. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't Blair Witch. But you did give him an opportunity. I understand that. But after the opportunity, it's about keep going hustling. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just using him as one example. But when Dame put my name in it, I'm like, damn, bro. You know, me and Dame, we
Now, fair use. Yeah, like Dame did put a lot of people on. You know what I mean? And one thing I want to add in there, when Dame started calling for favors, I guess this is what Cam talking about right now. With there was a producer, I can't remember his name. I think he was part of producing Empire. Can't remember his name right off the top of my head, but Dame had loaned him $1 million, and
Oh yeah, damn, I know exactly who you talking about. He's at.
yeah,
Never mind. I'm gonna.
Dame, Dame had owed him $1 million, and Lou was kind of ducking and dodging. So
Fact.
in Dame's defense, sometimes you got to pay what you owe. Now, I'm not saying that's the case with everybody, but that was the case with Homeboy. You know what I mean? I'm gonna find his name though. Yeah, let me get that.
You talking about, bro?
Yeah, I know.
be going through these little speak and don't speak. But one thing for sure, I love that nigga, and I don't let niggas talk about Dame around me anyway. But sometimes me and him go through this little thing to where, um, so last time me and Dame spoke, he called me and he like, yo, you down with the Pap Pap Club? And I'm like, what are you talking about, Dame? Now I see you with 50. You came in and padded your pockets with some of that. So he calling niggas
All right,
like,
come on.
yo, she just got on the internet saying niggas smacking me on the cheeks, pause. I'm like, yo, I ain't posting, bro. But the thing that got me more confused is because the week
Lee
week
Daniels.
before that,
Lee Daniels
Friday
is brother's
was
name.
gonna be
Yeah. Lee Daniels. Yeah, definitely.
That's his
Yeah,
name.
yeah. But sometimes you gotta pay what you owe. So you had to come up off that mill, man. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Yeah. And you already had made your money. You already did your thing. Like, so, that's the Dame's defense. He ain't wrong every single, thing that he say when it come to that. Some people, they really, it's really true. what he say, like, you know, with certain things. But give that to us right here.
He always said he
Cam dressing like a 90s New York nigga. With the camouflage and all that, you know what I mean?
War tie.
For real.
don't need no major late TV sponsor, nothing of this, none of that. And he do everything on his own. And niggas who go to the network, that's not independent. I'm independent, this, that, and third. Now you calling it talking about post BET. It goes against what you talking about for me. And I know he'll have an answer to this when he talks. Well, this is a particular so-and-so. You know, Dame is very smart and has a high vocabulary, start using words to confuse you. You know, Dame taught me what the word fiduciary means, which y'all probably don't even know what fiduciary means. But Dame is men's room. He got a urinal in his house, in the movie room, a urinal. You go to Dame house, he got a crib in Malibu. Yo, you know these walls are made out of museum walls, right? Just the same shit they use in the museum. This ain't regular house walls. They make museums out. This is museum walls and shit. Bro, if you live like that, you gotta keep hustling. You can't buy all that shit you bought. And I'm being nice. I'm not even naming half of it. You can't buy all that shit and spend all that money and then be like, I shouldn't have to work anymore. I ain't have half the shit I just named. I ain't have no 2 lofts in Soho. I ain't have no 2 mansions in London. I ain't fly private every day for 6, 7, 8, 9 years. I ain't have no damn urinal. This all the shit you was spending your money on. I'm just good budgeting money, thank God. And thank God I keep coming up with different hustles to do this. Now, did Dame give me my opportunity to get back on my feet? Absolutely. Absolutely. I may not be if it wasn't for Dame, but not because of the initial favor he did for me. He signed me to Rockefeller, and I took off and I kept doing and doing other things and other things and other things. I'm not eating off the Rockefeller money no more. Thirdly, and Dame would testify, when I was getting it and I was signing today, I would take briefcases of money. Briefcases like the mob, nigga. Like, you know, you show up with your man the briefcase and give the nigga briefcase, open it, money in it. Couple times, bought Dame briefcases of money when I first started getting real money at Rockefeller. So when he be like, niggas don't do this and that, no, bro, how long niggas supposed to do? You cannot just stop hustling and be like, the niggas who up, you just be like, I shouldn't have to work no more. You know, they know this better than anybody. Until you hit that hustle.
Now, let me speak a little on that, right?
Talk about it.
Some cats you do favors for, and you do a favor, you like I say I do a favor for you, and then you'll return it with a favor, right? So we even, right? Now, some cats you do a favor for, and they feel like you owe them forever. And it's like, no, I'm never gonna deny the fact that you put me on and you did a favor for me, you looked out for me, but I don't owe you forever. If I return that favor, we supposed to be even. Until the next time, we may need to lean on each other for whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or we decide to collaborate or whatever. You know what I mean? And I think that's a little bit what Cam is talking to. Like, you know, some cats they feel like, because I had a discussion years ago with one of my partners with this right here. And, you know, he was like, you know, man, I put you on, and, you know, I feel like you put somebody on and they supposed to be forever indebted. No, because even if you put them on, if that opportunity goes well, it's because they had a skill set to keep that opportunity going. They had some type of skills to keep that opportunity going to where it's working for them for years to come. Because the initial, you might get somebody in the door, but they got to stay in the room. You know what I mean? And if they return that favor, whether it be monetarily, or they might do a favor for you that has of equal value, I don't feel like that person owes you forever. Yeah, they should be forever grateful, but I don't feel like that person owes you forever though. And I think that was the issue with Dame. You know what I'm saying? When he did favors for people, it's like some people you just felt like, you know, he must want to keep bringing it back up, and it's like, okay, but if I if I return that favor with, and I do something of equal value, or I do double of what you did for me, why do I have to still feel like I'm indebted to you?
No, I see that right there is the main part right there. If say like if I'm Dame and you Cam, right? I'm Big Bruh. And nigga, I done helped you get up out of the un Rivera the one song when you in the limo and you know what I mean, and that's my shit too. I forgot the name of that song. That's my
What's the
shit.
carriage?
And Jim Jones is in that video too. On my mama, you know what I mean. But if I help you transition to get to where it is, you know what I mean. I'm Big Bruh, you know what I mean. I'm over here doing my thing. I'm CEO and shit. We the hottest shit there is. Or let's put it to where in layman's transport, I got the hottest pack. I'm finna get you the cheapest. I'm finna let you get it for what I'm getting it for. You know what I mean? Just go ahead
Yeah.
and do your thing. And you took it and ran from it, even though, you know what I mean, later on down the road, I might be a little bit down on my thing. I'm not looking for nothing, but yet I'm hoping that, you know what I mean, if you see me down on my luck and you didn't notice everything that I done did, because not only is it the Dipset Bird Gang like type shit, but you also had Dame push the state property shit. He also pushed all the movie shit. You know what I mean? He also put Cam in the movies. You know what I mean? And Cam took the movies and ran it and the whole thing. But my thing is like, bruh, I'm not asking for nothing, but yet I see you moving, grooving, and shaking, and you got your woo wop. Okay, throw a dog a bone, but see, Dame, on the other hand, you know what I mean? He get to being outspoken. You just heard in the clip that we seen Cam say, me and Dame, we go through this shit all the time. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Dame is bruh. You know what I mean? But Cam is little bruh that got up to the same level. They Harlem niggas. Harlem niggas is about the motherfucking money. 100%. So it's a competition thing. You know what I mean? You just not finna keep little bruh and me when I'm that made this, you know what I mean? And here it is, 2025, and I'm super relevant. Dame doing his thing, but it's not shaking where it is. So I understand where Dame coming from. But on the other hand, like, bruh, what can I do for you to, you know what I mean? I didn't get all my all, bro.
Now, boom. Let's finish up.
That one lick, pause. That one lick, you gotta keep hustling. And the thing about it is, me personally, Dame lives at a higher echelon, if that's the right word I'm using, than the rest of us. I said, even the best house I live in, me and Dame got to an argument one time. I said, yo, we was going back and forth about some shit. Oh yeah, it was about Kanye house. He said, yeah. Me and this nigga going back and forth. He's like, yeah, I just left Kanye house. He got horse shit. You got dog shit in your house. I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay, what's this about? Yeah, I'm just saying you ain't getting it like that. Da, 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 da. I'm like, dang, where are we going with this? He's talking about, I'm just saying, nigga, it took me 35 minutes from the driveway to get up to his house. I said, oh, damn, all right, no problem. He said, you live in a little house. I said, Dave, you never been to all my houses. I said, my crib is, at that time I had a crib. I had a crib in Florida. I won't say what part or whatever. I said, Dave, my crib in Florida is 9,000 square feet. Oh, that's still little. That's a little house. 9,000 square. Okay. We going back and forth. Now we in a full-fledged argument. Fuck out of here. You ain't doing this, doing that. I said, Dave, I own all my houses. You don't own any of your houses. He said, yeah. Who want to own a house in a recession? I said, that's the time to own them. I lose the argument every time. The best way to beat Dame is on a text. You're not going to beat him verbally. So, but to answer your question, I love Dame. That's my bro. And whatever I can do for him, I absolutely will. But all this shit, you shouldn't have to work no more. And then nigga wasn't even thinking about me. Throw my name in, and it's kind of crazy. But you spend crazy. You spend crazy, and you talk crazy to people too. I'm just a nigga who knows you, so I can tolerate some of your
Now we're gonna end it off right there, right?
There it is.
All right, so when Jay said this shit, nobody wanted to hear what Jay was saying. Oh man, Jay. Jay said the same exact shit. Jay was saying how Dame was drawn. You know what I mean? You know, he had all kind of extra shit going on or whatever. Not stacking his bread, you know what I mean? Blowing the money all the time or whatever, talking to people crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then it ultimately led to, you know, the Rockefeller breakup, you know what I mean? As far as like, um, you know, the whole thing with Cam getting promoted and to, you know, Dame making a move behind Jay back and then Jay getting back feeling some kind of way like, hey, you know, we supposed to tap in with each other before we make decisions like that. And, you know, and then there was other things that was Dame was doing. Dame was, you know, in the offices, bugging on the staff, all that. But he didn't realize that at that time, you know, it was starting to be a change of guard. You know what I'm saying? And it got to the point where when Jay-Z ended up selling Rockefeller for 300 mil, it was supposed to be 100 mil to Biggs, 100 mil to Dame, 100 mil to Jay. When Dame got his bread, Dame automatically went bankrupt. You know what I'm saying? So he had, you know, it's either he had to hide that money, he had to claim bankruptcy just to even get some of that money. You feel me? Because you know, bankruptcy is when your debt is higher than what you make. You know what I mean? So, you know, but nobody wanted to hear. And Dame, you know, I wouldn't doubt it that Dame is a good dude, but I feel like a lot of people had these stories about how Dame was talking to them crazy, or you know, here they'll try like Irv, you know, God rest his dead. Irv was like, you know, he wanted Dame to shoot a show for him, you know, the show Tales, matter of fact, before Tales came out, right? And he went to Dame, try to give him that look like, yo, shoot that. He like, nah, I think we should do a movie. He like, yeah, but I need you to shoot a show. Yeah, but I think we should do a movie. But I need you to shoot the show. And then eventually it ended up not happening because Dame wanted to do what he wanted to do. You know what I mean? But I just feel like he's at a place in his life where it's like, son used to throw sneakers away every day with white tees and sneakers, throw them in the garbage every day. Like, you know what I mean? 365 pairs of sneakers and white tees. And man, come on, bro. A year?
100%. You seen him on the MTV Cribs with his house in London, just like how Cam just said he had two mansions in London. You can go back and YouTube Dame Dash Cribs in London. And he's showing the whole bunch of Air Force Ones, nothing but them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Throw them away. White tee, come on now. But
Nah.
as a trapper, you know what I mean? Or I hate to say that right now, but as a, you know what I mean? You know, we had to go get a fresh white tee every day. You know what I mean, whether it be a $7 tee or a $50 tee, we had
I
to.
mean, it's one thing when you get a white tee, but when you get in uptowns and you don't wear the same outfit every day.
Right.
So every day you got a different outfit, and you don't never wear the old one again.
That's crazy.
That's type shit Dame was on, you know. So, but it's like you know, he got to a point. It's like, well, he feel like at his age, he shouldn't have to hustle no more, right? But you didn't do right by your money though.
But in his defense, though, when they were selling albums, they were selling albums. It wasn't no streaming. He was the CEO, so he was having the Guccini 100% when it was coming. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of fact that bruh burnt his bridges getting there, because when we see the Fade to the Black documentary, you know what I mean, and it wasn't what it was, you know what I mean, and that was
Yeah.
2004, I think it was 2000. Man, I can't remember exactly what the date was, but you know what I mean, it seemed like, you know, the writing was on the wall that Brett was getting exiled, you know what I mean, and then for him to go on record and saying that, oh, I was pushing state property and Beanie Siegel and all them, but yet you brought Cam and him in here. You know what I mean? So what the real was is that he knew that the writing was already on the wall. So he was trying to make his exit as well, but the shit didn't pop. Because Beanie on record saying, oh, I didn't know that he wanted to come and get me, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like, you know, Dame did two things. You know, you overspent money, you didn't stack your bread, and then on top of that, you know, you burnt a lot of bridges. But even if he burnt a lot of bridges, if he would have did right by his money with the amount of money that he made in his career, he wouldn't have to work today. You know what I'm saying? But then when you got crazy expenses, you got to be like, even if you got like, yo, I don't care if I got $1 million or I'm a multi-millionaire. It's just certain things I'm not overspending on. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like, if let's say I make $1 million a year, you know, if if it's certain things, if I want it, like I'm not gonna go get like a you know, like a gold plated car with diamonds on the rims. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just certain things, like certain purchases that just meant to just take your money. They really unnecessary. They don't, you know what I mean? They don't like, even with a mansion, like yeah, as a kid, I wanted a mansion, but if I had millions of dollars now, I wouldn't buy no mansion. I would buy me a crib, I would pay it off, and I would just maintain the crib. You know what I'm saying? You know, I would have a couple cars and shit like that, but I will also trade cars and collect cars. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not just gonna be everything. I'm dropping a bag on everything. Nah, like I could maintain, and my thing is to keep the money coming in. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I can stack it up enough to where I don't have to work no more. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to be forced to hustle at an age where you should be kicked back chilling. You feel what I'm
Well,
saying?
you gotta hustle every day, bro.
You have to hustle every day, but when you get into
Bro.
your 50s and your 60s,
You want some passive income, definitely. You
yes,
want some passive income. But my thing is though, like, right, and and I hate to bring Puff into this, you know what I mean? And free Puff, 100%, man. You know what I mean? Free Brad until he's, you know what I mean, until he's proved guilty, 100%.
yeah,
But the one
innocent
thing
until
about
proven
Puff is like, right, he built his empire off the muscle. 100%. He did his motherfucking thing, right? But when he wanted to dabble into a whole nother market, which was the spirit market, right? He told them, like, bruh, I don't work for nobody. I own shit, right? So when he went with Ciroc and he boosted Ciroc up, he like, look, I want Deleon. I want my own shit. Give me my own shit. I want to be the owner of my own spirit, right? So let's go back to Dame. When
Mhm.
Dame gets to dabble into the silver screen, right? He produces one of the most classic movies in our cultural history, right? What's the name of the movie?
what paid in full.
Paid in full. And bruh don't got no residuals from that. You know what I mean? So when you bring that type of shit, so not only did he bring Jay-Z to the forefront, and I just sent something to the group chat where it had a TV show about Big L, and I've never seen that, even though it might have been some old, like, you know what I mean, but still though, you know what I mean, and it showed Jay-Z battling Big L, you know what I mean, and this is Dame's dude, you know what I mean, he's bringing it, and this is Harlem shit. Harlem going to get is Harlem bringing Brooklyn to Harlem, and you know what I mean. This is my dude, you know what I mean. So, bruh, not only did he do that, but he brought some cultural ass shit to the silver screen, like, right,
I
you know.
mean, I mean, that's all that's good. But the thing is that when you talk crazy to people and you
No, I
ruin relationships with people,
understand that.
you got people can blackball you. Those same
Oh,
people that you passed on the way up, those are the same people that you meeting on the way down. And the people that you trying, because I remember him trying to do the expose shit with Leo and all these other cats for years. You know what
right.
I'm saying? And all you doing, and you gotta understand, like the like rapping, acting, sports, they're all under the entertainment industry heading. They're all entertainment. They're just different forms. Some people listen to music, some people watch sports, some people watch movies. You know what I mean? You can't not think that the people that is big is like higher up in the music business don't know people that's high up in the music or in.
Oh, they all break bread together.
All right. So when you out here and you destroying relationships, burning bridges, and want to expose culture vultures, and you know what I mean, which I feel like, yo, you could do that, but wait till the end to do that. Wait till you got your bread all the way together, you got your situations all together. Then you want to go out on your shield doing that. Make sure you financially straight. But now you turn around and you getting blocked from a lot of different places, but now you realize that some of these relationships you should have fostered it better. So now you in a position where not because you got to understand, bro. Ever since Dame left Rockefeller, nothing he really had really went took off like that.
I can't.
What did he have that took off
The
after
fucking
Rockefeller?
movies, bro. All the movies was
Those
him.
movies is on Rockefeller. I'm talking about after Rockefeller.
But so that, I mean, so that's the thing. So that was part of the transition for him making his thing outside of Rockefeller, because he already knew that shit was in it. You know what I mean? Not only was it the movie we just said, but it was Paper Soldiers. It was
That's all Rockefeller
State
though.
Property. It was like, it was 5 fucking movies, bro. But one of them was the movie that we just said that just took off and was like, where, you know what I mean? We still talk about this movie till this day, but we still got some underground classics that this dude produced, but yet he don't get the credit for it because he don't got the paperwork behind it. And yet,
all right, but fuck credit, right? At the end of the day, create new shit for the niggas to watch. Now I've watched some of his new stuff. It was horrible. It was horrible. You know what I'm saying? Like Honor Up, I gave Honor Up a shot. He promoted it. You know what I mean? I gave it a shot. It was horrible, bro. It was a far cry from what he used to make when he was a Rockefeller.
right.
You know what I mean? It was Tubi status. You know what I'm saying? But the one thing that I will say that was really good, I don't know what happened to the show, but he had a show with doctors, and like medical professionals, he would showcase new medical equipment and new changes and stuff like that. And it was a really good show. But around COVID time, the show had ended. You know what I mean? But it was a really good show. You know, it showed you about different things, different pieces of technology they have, like the thing with the diabetes thing, that you can like keep track of your stuff. And
Because he's a diabetic as well.
yeah, but they had other things too that was just dope, man. Dope medical breakthroughs that, and inexpensive stuff. Some of the stuff was inexpensive, um, but I don't know what happened to that. Then he had Blue Rock. That didn't really go nowhere. Currency had signed to him. That ain't really go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of stuff did not take off because the thing is that once he left Rockefeller, he still wanted to make money off the music and entertainment business. And it's like you done told so much shit about all these people and then dug yourself a hole that your projects is not taking off. The people that you need to deal with to take your stuff to another level, they probably blocking you from some kind of way. You feel me? Then on top of that, you spin crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, how can you really see a project through if you're blowing the money all the time? You feel me?
And and Dame is on record saying that he rather have assets than liquid. You know what I mean? There's plenty of, you could just type in Dame talking about assets and liquidity and all types of shit. And he says that he'd rather keep flipping and flipping and flipping. He says that. I mean, that's the mentality of a nigga that come from, excuse my language, from a brother that, or not even, just from us that come from that, 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 you know what I mean? That thing, yeah. Look, bro, we got to go get it and go get it and go get it. I understand that, but
you still got to stack paper for a rainy day. You still got to foster relationships and things of that nature too.
Well, so that's where he
had back yourself into a hole, like to where you can't get out, and you forced to, like, it's like the people that are forced to tour, right? And they in their 50s and their 60s, right? But they was big time rappers in their time, and they made a lot of money. But for some reason, they didn't do anything else with that money besides try to live and maintain. And now they forced to tour where they probably don't even want to be traveling all around the world and all that. You see what I'm saying? Because if they had another way where they could eat, where they don't, because touring, like one thing about 50, he said touring it draws a lot out of you. When you're going from state to state, country to country, you got 100 dates. You know what I'm saying? And you got to perform the same songs in every city or every, you know what I mean?
Get all your money from, though, so you better suck it up. Pause.
Yeah, Yeah, but you want to get to a point in your life where you don't have to work as hard.
Yeah, but I mean, with the touring though, you know what I mean, you get to pick your dates, you know what I mean? When you get to that certain level, you know, all the schedule will line up, you know what I mean, to where you can pull up, do your thing, you know what I mean? That shit
Bro,
ain't too bad, you know what I
yeah,
mean? My thing,
it's not too bad because we haven't experienced it. But for the rappers that have experienced it and they've been doing that their whole career, some
I
of them be wanting to get out of that shit and they
I
want something
understand
they
that,
just
and that's just
actually.
like me with my every. My career has been 25 years, from 18 years old to 44 years old. Has been the same schedule, bro. 100%. Whether I'm a millionaire or whether I'm making 70,000, which I make as my career on everything, the grind is the grind. No matter how much I get paid, you know what I mean. That's the thing. 100%. So what I'm saying is that you know whatever you doing to go get your money, as long as you stay into your grind, that's the thing. But my thing with Dame is to bring it back home is like, bruh, I made sure that I didn't, you know what I mean, and slid some dudes on. Just throw me a bone. I'm not gonna say just keep putting it out there and putting it out there. Look, bruh, you didn't sign your deal. You got a network now. Not only is you doing the thing with Mace, now you doing your own thing. You interviewing people. You got your whole platform. You're a fucking network, bruh.
Mhm,
This is big bro right here, bro. 100%.
mhm.
Just whatever it may be. It ain't gotta be a lot. Just do something, bro. But you know, Dame is on this shit. It's competitiveness. And you got big bro who's 50 years old. You got little bro who's 44, 42. You know what I mean? It's just it's brotherly love, bro.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't think it's anything, no bad feelings between them. I think just sometimes you have to check your bro when your bro is out of pocket.
Yeah.
Even if he's your big bro, like sometimes, yo, bro, like you
You
fucking
doing
up,
too
bro.
much.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think that was just Cam just because it's like I said, the same issues that Cam noticed with Dane is the same issues that Jay had with Dane. But everybody look, oh, Jay, the bad guy. I'm like, man, stop it, man. Y'all look at a cat because he went in and y'all feel like, oh, he automatically stepped on somebody. Like, nah, that's not the case with Dane, man. But shout outs to Dane, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said,
Man.
he's a great businessman and shit like that. But like I said, when you look at it closely,
I was gonna say.
you know, he wasn't really able to reinvent himself after that Rockefeller joint. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that to knock him or nothing like that, but it's like when you say you have skills and you talk your shit, and you know what I mean, you should be able to reinvent yourself as much as you need to. You know what I'm saying? Rockefeller should not be the only highlight of your career. You know what I'm saying? But moving along. Anything going out on this?
Yeah, one thing going out though, in these last interviews, I forgot the technical term that Dame says about elevating from starting from the record label, from going to Armandale to the clothing line to the movies and all that. You know what I mean? Without that vision, it was him. Them other dudes didn't have that vision. One was just a straight rapper. One had the vision of just putting the dough into the thing, and Dame is the one that had the vision of step by step. You know what I mean? And so, shout out to Dame for continuously having a vision, even though that the vision that he had, or the maneuvers that he made didn't. But he had the fucking vision, bro, 100%. And his blueprint is a part of the blueprint that a lot of these motherfuckers that's eating today in this industry is because of Dame. So shout out to Dame, 100%. Bro
Yes,
gets his flowers.
definitely. All right. Moving on to the next topic, right? You got Yayo talking about Lil Meech. You know what I'm saying? Saying that he went broke. With that BMF money. I'm gonna play a little bit of it. Shouts to Bad, Fair Use, all that good stuff.
Yes, sir.
Yard luggage.
Yeah,
Like this is
go.
shit that I afforded later on in
Come
life.
on, man. Niggas know, and then you in Atlanta at that where niggas indulge in spending money. Like you see a nigga motherfucking with 100,000 poking out his pocket. Niggas is doing 40, 50,000 in the club. That's what you around, nigga. You gonna spend money. Chrome heart jeans. You got 10 pair of those. Do the math. What's that? 100,000? Shout to Chrome heart. You know what I'm saying? But you know me, I get some Chrome hearts. I'm gonna wear them shits for at least 2 weeks. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, before Big Meech gets out, Southwest T has been out, and he took a picture with Supreme's son, and that caused a whole bunch of problems. And ultimately, T took the picture down
what
right
I say,
away.
but what I say is when you look at Meech and Southwest T, right? They're great hustlers. They did a lot of hustling, and that's what hustlers in the streets look up to. We look up to all the niggas that hustle, going back to Guy Fisher and all these other niggas. You know what I'm saying? Rich Porter, AZ. I'm still watching AZ on YouTube just to hear about the stories about the Green Door and all that shit he had going on, right? We look up to the hustlers. When these fast forward, they both get out of jail, they are in a good position where your son could make money. And
all right, boom. So we already, we're gonna leave it at that with yo, shout out to Vlad though, but yo, like, we already know we already know the whole deal with this whole situation, man.
That nigga Yayo is a fool, bro. We knew where he was going.
But at the end of the day, my thing is, if Lil Meech made $5 million, what 50 said, right? And you misspending the money, that's fine. Yo, just put $2 million away from your pops, so your pops don't gotta come home jumping from baller to baller. It's not really a good look. I seen them in the picture, seen them with Ross to destroy the situation with 50, then they in the pictures with Floyd Mayweather and all this. It's like, bro, what you had before, it's kind of obvious you don't have now, right? But if you got a skill set, even if somebody like Floyd Mayweather, Floyd say, you know what, I'm gonna throw you a couple mil. What's the plan? What's the plan?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now, and I'm not saying you don't have, maybe it may be yet to be seen, right? But if somebody puts some money in your hand, they want to know that you're putting it to good use.
You know what though, bro? Like the thing though, like right. So Lil Meech can't be no more than 30 years old, if that, right? You know what I mean? So his pops done been down since 2006, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that put that little dude at 2006 at like 7 years old, 8 years old, right? So bro really never seen his pops like that, you know what I mean? 8 years old, 6 years old, whatever it was, you know what I mean? That's not no hell of a shit, right? So when you get to living off your pops' names, I don't know what type of relationship they had and whatnot, but whatever type of little chalupa that he done got, type of Guccini that he done got up off that show, right? And we didn't see where they was clowning him for pops wearing son chains and shit like that. So I don't know if son was supposed to be giving bruh that dough, or what I mean, living off. I don't know what the dynamics of the arrangement of the contracts for the show and him playing what that was. You know what I mean? Me on my hand, if I'm playing my pops, nigga, and my pops son did 50 fucking years, 40, 20, 26, 22 years. And nigga, this is, you know what I mean? Cause I'm my daddy's son, 100%. I'm gonna make sure when a nigga touch down and we didn't recreated this shit on the silver screen, it's gonna be all gravy, 100%. That's the type of nigga I am. So I don't know about bruh. You know what I mean? So You know, that's kind of funny right there. And we didn't see it because it's 50 to release some like type moves of where bro was underhand, backhanding his dad and like shit. Like, bro, let's not do that right now. 100%. This money don't mean shit because me and you, we talked earlier. Like, if Pops was on his, you know what I mean? Once the show came out and I came home and fuck it, you want to threaten? Okay, we gonna pivot, my nigga, because we don't need this show. Our name is bigger than what you're talking about, but they don't got that. You know what I mean? So it's kind of fucked up.
I'm gonna break something down real quick.
Talk about it.
First of all, like, I don't think people understand how the music, the movie industry works when it comes to that, right?
The movie or the TV shit?
Movie just in general, movie, TVs, series, movies, you know what I'm saying? Like, this what happens, right? Even if you feel, because I heard, you know, Meech, like the money that, you know, Meech and Southwest was feeling like the money that they was getting wasn't what the brand was worth and all that. But my thing is this, bro. Your son got a front seat to a show that was a major show, you know, in every household, right? How many struggling actors do we have out there? We just had actors that went on strike, right? Not too long ago.
Writers and actors.
Okay, right? And then how many actors have to play in a bunch of stuff before they even get a major show? Like Omari Hardwick, Ghost, you know what I'm saying? He played in a bunch of stuff before he got to be Ghost. You feel me? Which is one of his biggest roles.
Ice Cube's son too, though, getting Ice Cube, you know what I mean, and straight out of Compton, and then he elevated to Den of Thieves
because he had the connection, which was his father, right? So Lil Meech had the connection, which was 50.
Right.
50 made him jump the line. Even though he had to go to school to hone his skills, he only played in one show before that, which is Euphoria. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't play in a bunch of stuff before he got into a major show, right? So he had a opportunity of a lifetime that a lot of people that's in that lane don't have, right? He had an advantage, an unfair advantage, right? You want to call that, right?
Talk about it. So
now Meech thinking, okay, well, my story is worth more than that, this, that, and the third, but they could do you like Ross. I'm talking about rap, I'm talking about the real Rick Ross. They could do you like Ross, where they have you come on assisting the director, pay you a little bit of bread.
Piece of John Singleton, but I know what you're talking about.
Right? Take your story and you feel like you're not getting paid enough, so you say, I don't want to do this. They take your story because all the court files is out there. They talk to people around you. They fill in the blanks, and there you have it. Snowfall. You don't get a dime for it.
100%.
They don't need your story, especially if it's public record, the stuff that you did. They could take your case. They could make the story based off all your case, which your whole case is public record, and then they could talk to people around you, and then whatever else they don't have, they'll fill in the blanks and make a series out of it, and you won't get paid a dime.
Them is facts.
So overvaluing your story is like 50 puts you in the best position. He puts you in a show that could have had spinoffs that you get residuals from, not just the initial money, but you get residuals from it. You know what I mean? Then you could have you had 3 more seasons. You could have got the spinoff on top of that. Could have spun off into all kind of other shows, but you know, you let Ross trick you out your business, so let Ross find you a way to eat then.
Yeah, my only disagreement with what you just said is that overvalue, you know what I mean, the story.
BMF is 20 years old, bro. If you was born in 1993 or later, you didn't know shit about BMF.
No, I understand. I understand that, but look though, bro. You know, like The Godfather came out in like the 80s.
That's The Godfather though.
But I'm saying, but still though, but still, let's just take a step back though, bro. BMF is the Tony Montana, is the Corleone family, is I'm about it. Let's just
but it wasn't acted out on screen though.
Where me and you are both P fans, bro. We fuck with Master P. Pause. We are Bout It fans. Let's watch Bout It right now. That's BMF, bro. 100%, bro.
Okay.
And we can watch. Man, if they made About It movie or a low budget BMF, nigga, I'm there for it, bro.
I mean, yeah, I probably would peep it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not paying to see another BMF story after watching that show.
Yeah, I understand.
Because that show was well crafted. Like they showed from past getting on, they was getting on to the present.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That show was well put together, bro. I can't see myself paying to watch some other BMF story. I'll watch it for free.
I bet you I know something that you'll pay for to watch.
What?
50 producing the Tammy Cohen.
Oh, hell yeah. I want to hear about that back in.
Right now. Oh, my mom.
Hell yeah. You know, that's a whole different story. That's that if he do like if let's say if he were to do a show on her, a series on her, it would be about her life.
Yeah.
So it's a whole different story. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, at the end of the day, I don't think that brand is worth as much as people try to make it seem. Like you don't where's your merch?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You not doing no interviews, so ain't nobody familiar with you really like that besides the show. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the people that's around, if you was born 93 and later, you don't know who the hell BMF was when they was in their heyday, because they was running around at 04. You know what I mean? As far as like, you know, they've been around for a minute, but they got eyes on them in 04. They got locked up in 05.
The DVD series, you know, the DVD
exactly.
era. Excuse me, the DVD era.
Exactly. So a lot of people do not know who BMF is.
Yeah.
You feel me? Unless you 93, before 93, 92 and back. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like, you know, what, and then it's crazy, you know, you messed up the situation. Some people say, oh man, you know, Meech ain't old 50 no loyalty. You out of your mind.
100%.
You out of your mind, because he went above what he had to. You know what I mean? Like a regular person would have been like, okay, can your son act? Oh, you can't act? All right, he can't be in the movie. I get somebody else.
Bro, that's exactly where I was finna go.
Can't be in the movie. I get somebody else. I'm not taking him and putting him through school. I don't got to do none of that. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, somebody else would have been playing you, right? So and then, you know, it could have not been handled with care. I think 50 went above his obligations as far as it being business. You know what I'm saying?
100%. No, facts. Look, bro, I didn't create it. Well, first of all, I didn't pay for the rights. If I'm 50, I didn't pay for the rights to to produce this story, right? Not only did I do that, I seen your son and you to go ahead and make sure that he gets his shit right, to go ahead and make some money off of his daddy's story, right? Not only did that, he made the dough, and 50 allowed them to keep it in the family, though. That's the thing, though. Bro, no matter how much chalupa they was getting off every episode or the whole season or multiple seasons like that, no matter what, you niggas done made some legit dough off of 3 fucking letters that then got a whole bunch of niggas a whole bunch of time. Not only than that, but we talking about some other shit that we done talked about on a fan's perspective, where Cuffy done said some shit. We done had some the broad that I just said, I can't think of her name right now. Then we got another broad that, you know, used to mess with Southwest T, beautiful as ever, talk about the same broad, you know what I mean?
Tanya Welch.
Tanya with, oh my goodness, she is so beautiful. Yeah. Shout out to her 100%. She done been talking about that one broad that, you know what I mean, 100%. So it's so multiple layers, but yet y'all done bit the hand that y'all done fed y'all, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Simple as that, bro.
Yeah, it is like I said, You know, if hopefully, we have yet to see where it's gonna go. You know what I mean? But for right now, it just don't look too solid. You know what I'm saying? But anything going out on this?
Man, it's just bad because the way that bruh was looking in the Rick Ross video and he was doing like this, he was very uncomfortable, bruh. 100%.
But yeah, let Ross find you a new way to eat, since and I don't think we've seen that was a play. You know what I mean? That man messed up. If Ross really cared about Meech, if you wanted to support him, you would have just sent him that bread and y'all would have linked up on a private tip. But to go out all in the media, you'd have been like, listen, man, I got something for you. I'm gonna drop something on you, whatever. I know you got the situation with 50, so I don't want to mess all that up. You know what I mean? And be mindful of his situation and send him the bread, whatever support you want to send him, and let him, continue to nurture his relationship with Fifth. But so you did that on purpose, fam.
Yeah, no facts. Just
and now what you gonna do? You gonna give him a wing stop?
Right. That's like he had when they were shopping and shit with Rick Ross baby mama. You know what I mean? It's try to one up on each other, big bro. That's all that is. And like you said, Ross knew exactly what he was doing with having Meech right there, bro. It's
being that you messed this man bag up, are you gonna replace the bag though?
Not at all.
Okay. Oh, all right. You know what I mean? So, but moving along, man. All right, so Hot Boys reunion. I've been waiting on this joint for a little minute. You feel me? And let's check it out. Let's see what it's hitting for.
I need a project chick. Go. I got something for this. Please forgive me. So look, I'm a real Cash Money fan, right? And I hate BG and Lil Wayne for please forgive me. So in the reverse days, BG was the one that would be. Now it's 2025. And BG the one who got the mic. He looking real, you know what I mean? And Lil Wayne is.
This is who they want to choose over Kendrick?
Man, bro, it's fucked up to see my nigga and Lil BG just came home and bruh's like this.
This is who they want to choose over Kendrick. This is who they was mad about. I told you that niggas' performances was trash and the niggas ain't listen. They ain't listen.
And Lil Wayne, my dog, bro. Oh, my mama, that shit crazy.
It's not the same, man. It's not the same, bro. It's not the same, man.
That's my first time seeing this shit too, bro. So I seen when they said I need a project chick.
Get a little bit better in it.
It don't get no better. Bruh is fried, bro. Look at him. He's fucking fried, bro. Oh my mama. He can't even two-step, bro. He can't even hit the two-step. That nigga hit the 1.5 step. Bling bling.
Get the fuck out of here with that, man. That's no good, man. That's no good, bro. Like, what are we doing here, man?
Nigga said, ooh,
What are we doing here, man? Like, and I waited so long. Everybody was beefing with each other. Even Turk out there, Turk, you know what I mean? You know, looking good. Everybody looking good. Wayne just looking washed. Like,
did you see
this is who they was complaining about with Kendrick. Oh man, this is y'all GOAT. They don't want to say he better than Jay-Z. Jay-Z don't look like that, bro.
Yeah, no, I mean, but so Lil Wayne, one of my favorite rappers of all time, 100%. So, because I grew up on Brad, my same age. You know what I mean? We only a couple of years apart. You know what I mean? So I'm a real hot boy. I'm a real Lil Wayne fan. I'm a real BG fan, Juvenile, Turk, the whole shit. But on the other hand, to see bruh do what he just did right there, that's my first time seeing this clip. 100%. That shit right there, I'm like, no, we couldn't have that at on Super Bowl Sunday. 100%. Because what
we doing?
Yeah, because the way that Kendrick came out, bro, 100%. That
not impeccable, and they want to say, "Oh, Wayne." All right, but there you go. There's Wayne right there.
And you know what though, and for a lot of the community to say that the Kendrick shit was weak, bro, and I hate to jump that from where we are right now.
Cool.
That shit hurts, bro. For y'all to say that the track list or the songs weren't big enough, like, bro, the boy made a statement to where how we pushing in 2025, 100%. And for anybody to go against that bullshit right there, bro, is like, no, you got an ulterior motive. You're pushing some shit that shouldn't be pushed because, you know what I mean? You're anti-cultural right now, 100%. Let's call it what it is. You're anti-cultural if you're not following what bruh put down, 100%, bruh.
Like I said, man, is this who everybody was complaining about? Because honestly, I don't see. I hope it gets better as the tour goes along, man. I hope it does. Like, right. I don't even know if I want to pay for that.
Right. Well, you know what? And that's crazy that you said that.
I probably would just do it just because I've never seen them in concert, but it's like, come on, man.
Oh, that's even double crazy that you said that, because if you go and go on YouTube and type in Cash Money Rough Riders Sacramento, nigga, I was there. So the niggas, they come in a helicopter, nigga, in the middle of the Arco Arena. Nigga sliding through the helicopter, nigga, with flames and all types of shit. So I see these niggas, right? Nigga, they say BG in my hood, nigga, off the HRN or, you know what I mean, coming to, you know what I mean, 100%, you know what I mean? So it's all types of rumors from back then, nigga. This is like 02, nigga, 01, 90, some shit like that, nigga. It was right after the Hard Knock Life tour. Nigga, they follow that. Boom. Nigga, smacking. Nigga, 100%. So it was already as, nigga, them dudes is, because they are age, bro. The hot boy nigga Juvenile can't be no more than a year or two older than me. And we right around the same age. So all them other young niggas, you know what I mean? So that's the thing right there. Like, so they was 20-something years old, indulgent. You know what I mean? 100%. So it is.
Like that's why I say, man, tear yourself up early, and then. But even if they was indulgent, they bounced back though. Like Wayne, it's like Wayne started off strong, but then He ain't finishing strong. You feel me? And I don't care what people say. Wayne music do not stand the test of time. I don't care. Y'all can argue. Yeah, who want to argue?
No, well, see. So, I mean,
Because a lot of people do not remember a lot of them songs that he made.
From the beginning of his career. So you got all the Hot Boy shit. You got all the shit on all the BG shit, because BG was the #1 artist on Cash Money, and they was pushing Lil Wayne as Lil Brett. You know what I mean? Then Juvenile came. I mean, like, bruh, like he got some. His evolution through the game from 13 years old to 42 years old, 41 years, like. Yeah, no, I can't agree with that, bro. He's the guy.
I mean, I just feel like his music don't stand the test of time.
I think it does, bro.
I don't know. If you ask all these Lil Wayne fans, like, what? Give me 10 songs that you remember from him.
So I mean,
be able to do it.
So I mean, if you want to ask me, I can do it because
I'm pretty sure you can.
But just some other motherfuckers. But you gotta remember too, though. So you got all the features, you got all the mixtapes, you got all his albums, you got all the Hot Boy albums, you got all the BG albums. You know what I mean? You got the motherfucking big time albums where he didn't wrote on that shit. You know what I mean? You got. Bro, he is Cash Money, just like BG, bro.
He is Cash Money. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. Like, he did his thing. Like, I'm not taking nothing away from him. I'm just saying his music does not stand the test of time. I don't think that people.
Well,
I don't see, like, all right, when they throw on, it's like you liable to hear, like, that when you hear Can't Knock the Hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like that, like your ear, like this, like your ears just, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a classic.
It's timeless.
It's timeless. Like, I don't feel like Son made timeless.
But so I'm gonna give you something. Money on my mind. Money on my mind. That's timeless though, bro. It's the same shit as Can't Knock the Hustle.
But I could name 20 songs from Jay that's timeless. You feel me? Like, I can't name 20 songs from
Hove is Hove though, bro. And Wayne admits that Hove is Hove. You know what I mean?
Even 50.
But
Even 50.
What you mean 50?
I could name some timeless joints from 50.
Oh yeah, no.
Get Rich or Die Trying is a timeless album.
The whole first CD, and so I'm not a mixtape 50 dude because I really didn't get turned on to him like that. Pause. But nigga, the first, and I heard that a lot of the songs on his first album came from some of them mixtapes. You know what I mean? That first album and the second album, the Massacre go crazy too, though. And a lot of niggas don't give 50 the credit for the Massacre. Massacre go crazy. But the first album too, though, what are you skipping? You're not skipping no songs on the first album. 50, Jeezy, out the gate, they first albums is they mixtape. So who else we gonna say? 50, Jeezy, they got classics out of the gate. You know what I mean? There's nobody else that has said that they can do that their first album.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. You know what I'm saying? They both got classics, but like I said, I just feel like, man, at the end of the day, Wayne, like I said, Wayne is great in his own right.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I just feel like Wayne, I'm as far as GOAT, I don't know about that. I don't know about GOAT.
He's one of my GOATs. I ain't gonna lie, big bro. He's been in the game, like, because I collected every Cash Money album or record, CD, whatever it was, up until a certain point, like when you was still buying CDs and you had it in your car and you would flip I had all that shit, and Wayne is my guy, 100%. So he is one of them GOATs to me. Not only what he did as growing up and being a part of Cash Money, but also being the Cash Money, and then his contributions to, just all the features and shit he's done, the mixtapes he's done, because he got historical moments, 100%. So yeah.
But yeah, so well, shout out to them, man. At the end of the day, I want to see them, do that tour. You know what I mean? They come around in my city. I'm definitely gonna pull up and see them because I ain't never seen them in concert anyway. So, but we ain't gotta tighten up though.
Tighten up, bro.
That's not a good look, baby. One more thing I want to say before I get out of here is, juice getting kind of low. Rest in peace to Violetta Waters. She passed away at 78. You know what I mean? She was in hospice care in Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. She, birthed one of the greatest rappers of my time. You know what I mean? She preserved his legacy. She turned his $10 million estate into $160 million estate. So she definitely did right by her son and his kids. You know what I mean? And the fact that she don't have justice for Big, but I'm pretty sure she has an idea. But it's nothing's official. So that's the only thing that I feel like, damn, you know what I mean? That would have definitely, put the icing on the cake. You know what I'm saying? But rest in peace to her. Rest in peace to Notorious B.I.G. Man. You know what I mean? From the star. St. James Place. You feel me? And yeah, go ahead, JD.
Who the fuck is this paging me at 5:46 in the morning, crack of dawn, and now I'm yawning. Wipe it cold out my eyes. See who's this paging me and why. It's my nigga Pop from the barbershop saying who. Now I done drew a blank.
The intro was locked, but niggas trying to stick me like fly paper. But yo.
Come on now, bro. I done brought tears to my eyes, and he said something about bringing tears to my. Come on now,
yeah, man.
Wallace, man, 100%, man.
For sure. Yeah, man. Rest in peace to them, man. Where can they catch you, JD?
From a fan's perspective, Monday nights, Gen Wealth Net, fantasy football type shit, hard to start podcast type shit. You know what I mean? Just around this whole metaverse type shit with my bros, man. That's where you can find me at, man. You just type it in, man. We gonna pull up, man. From a fan's perspective, that shit pulling up right when you type it in. Gen Wealth is pulling up when you type it in. Hard to start is pulling up when you type it in. That means we 10 toes on our grind, man. So
yeah,
it is, man.
Definitely. You can catch me on Boogie Vision 45 on Instagram, from a fan's perspective on YouTube. The channel's Boogie Vision, but you I think you'll get me faster if you type in from a fan's perspective. And yeah, we'll see you in this drink next week.
Man, right when you type in from a fan's perspective, it's gonna be bro pulling up. Watch.
Yes, sir. You know what I mean? So it's been real. We see y'all next week. Peace.
Peace.